Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Hopefully, you are doing great. Give me a minute here. Let me make sure that everything is good to go before we get started. Hope you're doing great today, though. And internet is going slow, like always. Uh, yeah, it looks like we are good to go here. So let me make sure the volume is good, and then we'll jump in and get started. We are good now. So, uh, hopefully you're doing great today. So, Brandon Clark here, coming at you from Nashville, Tennessee on another rainy day. It was raining yesterday, and today it's going to keep on doing it. So, I enjoy rainy days. They're always my favorite. I just focus better, get more done. I don't know. I guess when it's nice outside, you want to get out there and enjoy the nice weather. But rainy days force you to stay inside and just kind of get at it. So that's what we're going to be doing today, right? So got a lot on my plate today. Working on a book that hopefully I can get edited all done. I already have most of it written on my assembly line process on how to start, build, and grow an Amazon based e commerce business. So, really looking forward to get that out as soon as possible, especially I think now more than ever. It's a good time to get into e-commerce, especially with everything going on in the world. So many retailers and restaurants, and everybody's like switching over to online ordering and delivery and shopping and all this stuff. So very, very interesting to see how everyone goes, about it. It's cool to see all the businesses adapt and change. And I talked about that yesterday on the call, on the live video, right? About how so many businesses are overcoming and finding new ways to continue on and keep the bills getting paid and keep their employees getting paid and all that. So it's like I said, I think e-commerce is just about to explode. So be interesting to see how the next few weeks play out and all that. But in the meantime, I want to talk today about protecting your mindset. There's so much negativity out there right now, and I think we're all focused in on the news um, and all that, right? So it's hard for us to get away from it right now. Pretty much everybody is talking about it. Um, People are posting on social media left and right. Anywhere you turn on the TV, people are talking about it as well. So right now, more than ever, we have to protect what we consume, what we pay attention to. If we're just taking in all that negativity, then that's where our mindset's going to go. I've seen so many friends and family post about their anxiety. It's just they're worried about people, they're worried about themselves, they're worried about money, maybe they're worried about other people's money. So there's so many different things going on right now, and so like I was saying, we have to protect everything we in. We choose our mindset. All right, we wake up every day. We can choose right there if we're going to have a positive attitude for the day. We're going to be have a negative attitude for the day, and it continues on. Every choice that we make those decisions. If you don't know me, um, or if you do, you still know. Like, I deal with chronic pain daily. I've been dealing with it for 5 years now. There's not been a single day that I don't wake up in pain. This morning was no exception. Right, I woke up at I think it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, just my back and my hips and everything just killing me, and it continued on. I didn't get back to bed until about 4 in the morning, and then I finally just got up, not too long after, and started my day. But waking up in that pain state every day, it'd be easy for me to just start the day negative, right? And just continue on that negative path. Right? I mean, I have an excuse, but at the same time, there are no excuses, right? We choose our mindset, we choose what we want to be, who we want to be every single day, right? Based on our actions, our words, our attitude, all that stuff. All right, so we have to start each day in that positive frame of mind. yesterday I was talking about morning routines and how it helps prepare you for that. All right, when you start your day out and you just grab your phone and start scrolling through Twitter and all that crap, or Facebook or Instagram, wherever your social media choice is, it could be all of them. Uh, you're just taking in that stuff right away. And there's so many people that don't even get out of bed in the morning and they're just scrolling on their phone. That's one reason I keep my phone in the kitchen. All right, the phone doesn't come in the bedroom when it's time to go to sleep. Um, I try just to keep it out all the time, and that way, I don't have the urge to do that. As soon as I wake up, I get up and I just go about my business, and it helps, right? So it helps watch what you consume, all right, or watch what I consume. But you need to watch what you consume as well. So hold on one second. Throat is just getting me today. I think I spent so much time yesterday on videos, in meetings, and calls, and I think I talked nonstop yesterday. So my throat's just been Um, but anyways, we got to watch what we consume. All right, we got to watch who we follow. Who's being the negative Nancy out there. Who's bitching and moaning and complaining all the time. Who's putting out excuses. And when you see those type of people, unfollow, right? Or mute them. Like, you don't have to unfriend them or anything like that, but you can mute them or snooze them for a little bit. All right, Facebook has a feature where you can snooze them for 30 days. Twitter, you can mute them. So you're still following, you just don't see their stuff. They can still interact with you. And you can interact with them, but you're just not seeing their post. Right? It's like you're putting a pre-filter on what you consume. And that will allow you to really pay attention, to what you're taking in. And it'll allow you to craft your feeds where it's nothing but positivity. There's a Twitter account called. I'm big on Twitter. I love Twitter just because it's quick and easy. I can get my news. You don't play around on there too much, and so it's just one that I prefer. But there's an account on there called Goodable, right? And all they do is share good news. All right, so you craft your feeds with nothing but positivity. You're going to radiate that positive mindset out there. Right, you're going to allow that to transpire through you, right? And you're just going to keep on, and it's just a snowball effect. So pay attention to what you're consuming throughout the week. All right, make a note of it today. Just when you're scrolling or when you're on Facebook, because we all are. Right, there's no. I mean, you're on Facebook now or whatever watching this, right? So we're always gonna be, drawn to that, which is okay, right? I mean, especially now with most people quarantining and self isolating at home, right? There's not as much that can distract us, and so we have a tendency to get out there more and be on those platforms more, which is a good thing because we need that interaction, we need that social connection between people. I was talking to my neighbor yesterday, and she's in her 90s, and she was saying the hardest thing is being at home and not having anyone to talk to. Her husband died. It's just her there, and so she didn't have she can't. Her family's not going to come because they have kids that were in spring break and colleges and all this stuff, and they don't want to take a chance and affect her or anything like that. So she was just saying there's no connection, right? You could only talk on the phone or call people so many times before it kind of gets annoying. And she doesn't want to bug everybody. They have jobs and stuff. Her family has jobs and stuff that they have to work and do all this stuff. So we need that social connection. But we also need to have a positive connection. We don't need to be, getting out there and getting in those little Facebook arguments or having people, have all these excuses or anything like that that just seep into your subconscious mind. So pay attention over the day what you consume. All right. If you see something, block it. All right. Mute it. Get it out of your feed. Start crafting your feed. And it takes time to really craft your feed. But over time, it really does help control, right? you'll start rewiring those positive connections in your brain. And it's a big thing with like affirmations, right? You start saying I am, or I will, or all that kind of stuff, and it starts rewiring those connections in your brain, right? You start taking in that negativity. Well, those negative thoughts start ruminating back there, and they just continue on. So that's my challenge for everybody this week. Is to really pay attention to their feeds and craft them, and craft that ideal feed for you. Go follow new people, right? So, on the second note there, what's going on, Jody? How you doing, man? Um, Another thing that I want you to pay attention to this week is how you're spending your time. All right, are you actually, um, pushing yourself forward? Are you focused on things that will improve your business, improve your personal life, improve relationships, improve your health? Right, what are you focused on right now? Saw a great thing from James Clear. And if you don't know who James Clear is, he wrote the book Atomic Habits, which is a fantastic book, by the way, about 80-20 in your life. And he's like, make a list of 10 things that you are focused on all the time. Circle the 2 that really bring in the results for your life or your business, and then automate or delegate or get rid of everything else. Right? Find ways to get rid of that. And if you want to look at that, it was on his Twitter account that he posted that. But, so what are you focused on this week? Are you sitting there focusing on the news every time and just kind of refreshing and seeing what the new case count is or anything like that? Are you focused on, taking advantage of all the people at home and building out your audience? Are you, building out your business? Are you getting a plan with it? For us in our business, Amazon's making changes daily. All right, so we're really focused right now of what the future holds, what the next 30 days looks like, what our inventory looks like. Can we keep up with the pace? We're actually blessed right now that we're one of the few types of businesses that are going to thrive during this. As a supplement seller, people are really focused on their health right now. And so they're stocking up on that. And luckily, it's an essential item from Amazon, so we can continue to sell it. Because if not, we would have to sit there and focus on that plan B, and really figure out another way around that, which is what the majority of most businesses are having to do right now. And again, it's awesome to see so many start thriving. I'm in a mastermind with one guy, and has been out there just making hand sanitizer and delivering it, free delivery all around his town, making laundry detergent, all kinds of stuff, right? Helping out. And so he's focused on growing his business during this time. He's not focused on that outside noise or any of those other distractions right now. And he's actually making, his business better throughout this. A lot of people are, right? So Jody says he's working from home. My wife is watching press conferences to stay in tune with the facts, but not listening to opinions and editorials. Trying to only follow what is clear and concise and helpful. And see, that's awesome, right? And that's what it needs to be. Like, I'm the same way. Like, I want to keep up with it. Right? I have family in nursing homes. I have family in France, and I have all kinds of different places that are going on lockdowns and having issues. So I want to stay informed. All right, I want to stay informed what's going on in my community. But it's not something that you're doing 24/7. I'm sure she's not doing it 24/7 either. It's just, hey, let me check in, get a pulse on what's going on. All right, back off. Right. Same thing with the press conferences and stuff. I don't watch too many of them. But you also need to watch them because the media always twists and turns every little thing that comes out of everyone's mouth. So, but yeah, we have to stay focused on what matters to us and what we can control. We always can control our attitudes, our actions, our words, all that good stuff, right? And so during this time, that's, more prevalent than ever. And it really allows us to see what we're doing, each minute of the day, what we're really paying attention to, and what really moves the needle forward. Um, and it's, uh, yeah, I think it's really imperative that, uh, that you do, right? You can only focus on what you can control. And for us, like I said, you have your attitude and your words and all that, but the actions more so than ever. All right, we can't control anything that's going on out there, right? Unless you're up there high up or in you're in the healthcare, world or anything like that. So right now, it's just, hey, what can we control? And we can control our mind, right? Our mindset. Keep those positive thoughts going throughout the day. Keep that attitude upbeat, because everybody needs us to be upbeat right now. Right? If we all have that fear and doom and loom and all that, right, then it's just gonna be a mess. I mean, but if everyone starts being helpful, being positive to each other, helping their fellow neighbors, helping, everyone on their social feeds, and just bringing that connection, right? It's gonna radiate to everybody. Uh, but again, right, we can control that, but more so we can control our actions. So throughout the day, pay attention to what you're doing, right? Pay attention to every little action. Pay attention to what you're working on. Pay attention to what you're consuming, and get rid of all that noise. Now is a great time to actually just kind of start fresh with everything, right? Everyone's at home, so it's a better chance to start networking with people, building those relationships with people that can help you move forward, all right? Find ways to move your business forward. If you don't have a business yet, now is a damn good time to start one, right? There's plenty of opportunities out there. We even just do some print on demand stuff just as little side hustles, right? My wife does. And that's taken off. All right. So there's all kinds of opportunities out there, right? Everyone's adapting, but there's still plenty of opportunity for out there to take advantage and grow that. So, any questions that we have right now? Because I think I'm about to wrap it up for the day. But like I said, I just wanted to talk about that because I think it's more prevalent than ever. Like I said, I've just seen a lot of people have, talking about anxiety and not sleeping well and all this stuff. And, you got to take care of yourself first before you can take care of anything else. And now more so than ever, that's the case, right? So we got to take care of our health. We got to take care of our mental health, physical health, emotional health. And then we also got to take care of all of our responsibilities. All right. And so we need to just tie everything together. And it all starts with your mindset. So, any questions before we wrap it up? And if anyone has, needs help with anything, or, you're kind of confused at where to go, you kind of need a plan of action, some strategy, reach out to me. Like I said, we're all here, self-isolate, and we have nothing to do but help each other out and focus on ways that we can grow and the ways we can improve our lives in any shape, form, right? So, right, I'm here, so I'm always available for any answering questions or helping out or anything like that. So, Jody said, "Thanks for sharing the insights and the advice on mindset. So important, and stay safe." Yeah, stay safe, everybody. Wash your hands, do all that good stuff, practice social distancing, and all that. So, seeing a lot of people around here, I'm starting to come down with some stuff. So, now more so than ever to really stay safe, but. Anyways, I hope y'all have a fantastic day. If you need anything at all, reach out to me on any of my social media platforms, my website, brandonmichaelclark.com. You could email me at brandonmichaelclark.com, or whichever way you want to get a hold of me. Everyone knows how to do it these days, right? So, hope you have a fantastic day. Take care of your mindset, protect what you consume, and pay attention to every little detail. And I will talk to you later. Have a good one. See ya.